Today I'm going to introduce you to Wordle. The URL or the web address is Wordle.net. Wordle is a way to generate word clouds from text that you might type in or copy and paste from the internet, or maybe you were typing a paper up and you wanted to see what words you used frequently. You could throw those in there and it would actually create a word cloud from your text. Before we get into that, I'm going to show you the homepage for Wordle and make some recommendations on where you may or may not want to take your kids. You can go to Wordle.net and create from here, or you can go up in here to create. My problem with the main page is that you're going to have some publicly shared Wordles down here at the bottom for kids to see, and there are times that I have found inappropriate words or ideas that I might not want my class to see. So to avoid that, you can actually use this URL, Wordle.net/create, and that would kind of keep them away from seeing those images that other people have saved. The gallery is somewhere where I would not take students. Again, it'd be a good place to go, and you can find some that you may like to look at, but I wouldn't let kids go through here because, again, they have no filter on some of the things that come through here. You can also go to the facts if you need some questions answered on what's going on with your Wordle. But we're going to start over here with the create to create your own Wordle. So basically what you do is you can paste a bunch of text or you can type a bunch of text. I'm going to go over to the Mount Airy website here and I'm going to copy this little blurb and I'm going to paste it here. When I click go, what that's going to do is it's going to create me a word cloud. So here I have a word cloud that shows me the words that are used most often by making them larger. For example, Elizabeth was used most often along with John's school, whereas the word place over here wasn't used that frequently. So this will be a great way for kids to copy and paste things to figure out the overall idea or themes of some text, or maybe if they wrote a paper, okay, I use that word too often, I want to change that. When you get your Wordle, you can actually use the menu up here and change the font. Maybe you want something that's easier to read, or the kids, you know how they like to pick their own designs. You also have a layout choice that you can do. So if I want half and half, I want half of them horizontal, half of them vertical, I can do that. So you have some different choices that you can make here, and you can also do color. So if it automatically gives you something with color and you don't want to waste your printer ink, you could go just to choose the black and white. You also have the option down here to randomize and just let it do different colors and schemes to see what you might like. So that's one way to use Wordle. So if I go back and I want to create another one, over here I have a tab pulled up that has John F. Kennedy's inaugural address. So I want to copy this. I'm going to go back to Wordle and paste his text there. The cool thing about Wordle is it eliminates the small words, A and D, words that don't really matter. So here I could go through and I could ask kids, okay, here's the Wordle. What do you think this is the theme for, or where did this come from? This will be a good way to maybe introduce a story or a history lesson. So if we go back to Wordle here, the last part on this I want to show you that's really neat is called the Advanced Wordle, and this is when you want to have more power over what words are large, what words are small. And I'm just going to copy the example that they did here. Based on what they wrote, they want zombies to be the largest word, so they put a number beside it of 420, and they want donuts to be the smallest word of 50. So I'm going to say go. This way you can have more of a, without having to type zombies several times, you can type it one time and give it a number to determine how large it would be, whereas in the basic Wordle you would have to type zombies more than you type donuts, fruit bats, or llamas on parade to get it to be larger. So that is a basic introduction to Wordle.